if I apply this, then what will happen? All possible combination will come. Okay, it will not come approach because I have not mentioned anywhere approach. So what it will give? This will give a cross join operation. Okay, cross join means it will come 101 approach MP, then 101, 101 approach MP, then 201, 102 Sunil TOC, then again one. Okay, for 101 4 will come, 101 approach MP, 101, 101 approach MP, 201, 101 approach MP, 302, again 101 approach MP, 402. Similarly 102 Sunil TOC, 101, 102 Sunil TOC, 201. So likewise, how many? For each faculty, all 4 students will come. So the meaning of this is this. This is a cross join operation. So that's why I need to specify a condition for approach as well as. So here, what is the matching? If approach here, how can I see in the teachers to get this ID number? So I need only, I have option 101. I don't have option approach. So that's why from approach I want 101. Then from 101 I want this one as well as this two. Yes or no? Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then what I'll write?
Yes, sir.
What will write? Here I'll write a condition. Okay, so where
FID equals to 101.
F dot, yes, F dot FID must be equal to. Okay, what is this? Teachers means T dot FID because
equals to T dot TID.
as well as. If you write this, still it is not enough. If I write this here, not only 101 is matching, 102 is also matching. So that's why I need to specify what, where, and where is already written. So that right, and what is that? F dot F name must be approach. Okay. Any doubts on this?
No,
Any
sir.
doubts on this? These two conditions at a time. Not only you match this. Here, if I write up to this, then this will be a cross join. If I write up to this, then
So
this will not be for approach.
we write F dot FID equals to 101 at the end?
How can I get 101? Don't see the data. Okay, as per the question, in the question where it is mentioned 101, because we are seeing the data. So here always the data table is hidden. Okay, because you are creating the table, that's why you know everything. But once table is there, you are only the query writer. You can write the query as per the question. There is no mention 101 in the question. There is only mentioned what? Approach. How can I say it is 101? Okay, for that you need to apply select operation, select star from faculty, select star from teachers, then only you know. Then how many query you are writing? 3 query. So that's why remember, you should not write 101 because it's not written in which this query. Understanding or not this question? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? 100, how can I get 101? I need to see
Yes,
the
sir.
data. So how, you cannot, the table is not disclosed to you. Okay, because we are creating and we are writing, that's why you are thinking 101 is there, we can write 101. But remember, the creation part, something Google. Okay, Google has many data. So it is, you are recruited as the software engineer. Okay, so they will not show you the details. They will show you write the query. Okay, so remember it. So because question is approach, you need to solve by approach only. Next, so this is become now here in this operation. This is called equation operation. Try to understand. Whenever in a join operation, this is a join operation. In a join operation, whenever you are writing equal operator, so this is equation operation. And remember, even in this equation operation, if both sides, which attribute we are matching, this equation is only possible because of this FID. Because both the tables have common attribute FID. Okay, so that's why if I'm changing FID to some other, can I apply? Yes, I can apply. What I'll do? F dot FID equal to T dot FIDD. Is it okay? If I change,
yes, sir, but it won't be natural join.
Listen to me first. I have not taught natural join now. I'm simply applying whether these two match this thing. We are writing simply attribute name FID because here FID previously, that's why I mentioned FID. Now it is, I'm changing to FID. So I'll write what? FIDD. Understanding or not? So now here, what is the difference?
Yes, sir.
In the first year, whenever you are changing the attribute name, so this equal operator also right side and left side is getting affected. A special case is what? Remember, whenever there is, both are same. Whenever there is what is both the table has same attribute name, so this will become a common attribute. Okay, not by name but also by value. So this is called domain. So domain of this FID and this domain of FID are completely same, not by value but also by name. So whenever this thing will happen, so right side and left side after dot operator are same, then this will not become equivalent. This will be a special case equivalent, which will call natural join. Understanding or not? Yes,
Yes,
or
sir.
no? Now this I'll apply in but relational algebra. Now see here how to solve this thing in relational algebra. How to solve? Now select details. So yes, for selecting details, details means what? Faculty ID and faculty name and faculty subject. So to write this, remember first you need to write FA. What is F? Because table name is F faculty. So how to get this F? So you need to apply a rename operation. In selections here, in SQL statement, we are simply writing faculty F. This is becoming renaming. But in relational algebra, to rename a table, we use this operator. We use this operator. Okay. So that's why the first operation will be rename operation. So that's why I'm copying this here. I'm copying this rename operator in relational algebra. In relational algebra. And now I'm solving this thing in relational algebra. Okay. Now here in relational algebra, what will happen? So first you apply rename operation, because how to get this F? How will you know what is F? Because it is given. Because the table is given means faculty and teachers. You cannot write F. So that's why you need to tell to the relational algebra query manager that F is a rename to faculty. So that's why I'm pasting here. See, rename operation. Then how can you make? So you need to use in suffix. Okay, so here this is X2 here. If I change this will become a suffix. So what will give? I'll give F. So see here, faculty, then to which table? So this is will be a faculty table. Okay, sorry. So this is not changing. Okay, wait, I need to give a space. So this is row. Okay, next I'm changing to F. Okay, oh, renaming is not okay. Faculty, I'm giving a space. I'm giving a space here because the first letter, that's why it is coming. Control V, row operator. Then I'm writing F. Okay, as the suffix. Okay, so then if I write, no, it is not possible. It's possible. If you understand, then it's not a problem. Why it is not possible? Because the first letter it is immediately changing. Okay, I'm writing now. Okay, I'm writing now F. Okay, now it is possible. So see here, this thing I'm mentioning as suffix. Okay, now see here, row of suffix F. Then I'm changing this to faculty. What is the meaning of this? Anyone? Suhas, just tell what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Suhas,
Hi, sir.
what is the meaning of this?
Select faculty.
No. I wrote. I
Sir,
have
it
not
is
used
rename
select.
operation, sir. Rename F to faculty.
What is the
Faculty
name of the
file.
faculty now? It is changed to F. Yes or no? So anywhere I mentioned F, it means this F. Similarly, I want this also. Now I'm copying this. Okay. For which table? For teachers table. Try to understand slowly. Okay. So now see here the same thing. I'm continuing. Control V. Okay. So now the same operation. So this is I'm changing to T. Okay. And the table is what? Teachers. The table is teachers. It means what? Teachers table is renamed. Teachers table is renamed to T and faculty table is renamed to F. Next. So now see here, whenever you apply natural join, you no need to specify this this where condition, because natural join automatically will come. The meaning of natural join means what? The left side and right side are same. So if I put a natural join operation here in between this faculty and teachers, so where is the symbol of natural join? Here, this one. I'm copying this. This is a natural join symbol. Okay. So I'm pasting here in between them. So now what will happen? Okay, I'm bringing this natural join operator symbol to here. Okay, so I'm bringing here. Okay, so now see here what I wrote. What I wrote. What is the meaning of this? This meaning is what? FA and T now natural joined. So this is completely equivalent to this query. Faculty F, teachers T, where FID equal to TFID, because in these teachers and faculty there is only one attribute common, that is FID. because there is no ID attribute here. You can say teachers has ID, but faculty has no ID. So that's why natural join is only possible through this FID and FID, because there is no other attribute. So this is becoming a natural join operation. So if I apply this natural join operation, what is the result? The result will be what? 101 Afroz MP, then 101, then 101 Afroz MP, then 201. Similarly, 100 to Sunil TOC, here 302. 100 to Sunil TOC, then 402. So this operation will give me 4 what? Tuples. And how many attributes? All 5 attributes: FID, FName, and subject, as well as ID and FID. But I want what? I want among for this natural join operation. So I'm keeping this thing, what I got from this, okay, in a temporary relation. Okay, so let this is temporary 1. So if I ask what is the output of this temporary 1, I'm writing here temporary 1. So what is temporary 1? Who can say? What is temporary 1? If I keep this
It is the
result,
table that contains complete data of the natural join.
so yes, temporary 1. I'm keeping this thing in temporary 1. Okay. So see here, I'm giving because it's not coming in word. So this temporary 1 is nothing but this one. I'm putting comma. You can write in pen and paper easily, but MS Word is not working. So this is dot. What is same with what? This thing. Okay. So now here, how many attributes under temporary 1? Temporary 1 is nothing but the natural join of F and T. So natural join of F and T will give me 5 attributes. FID, FName, subject, ID, and FID. But 4 rows: 101 Afroz MP, 101, 101 Afroz MP, 201, 100 to Sunil TOC, what is that? 302, again 100 to Sunil TOC, 400. So 4 number of this temporary 1 contains 5 number of attributes and 4 number of tuples. Okay. Next, coming from another condition is there. Now here, after this there is a condition approach. So now here, to this temporary 1, I am creating another table or another view. You can see here, this view will keep what? If I apply selection operation, okay, so this temporary 2 will hold what? Now I am using selection because there is a condition. Okay, so this condition you can specify using selection operator only. So I am copying the selection operator. Okay, copying. So now see here, I am writing here selection, control V. Okay, selection, then I am changing suffix. Okay, what I want what? See here, all are coming, all 5s are coming, but I want only 4: FID, FName, subject, and ID, FID. Okay, but before that, I want a condition. That condition is what? Approach. So that's why I'm writing the condition. How to write the condition? What is the table name for faculty? It is F. Okay, so F dot FName must be approach. So this is the condition, because selection is allowing to write condition. Okay, so this selection operation of F dot FName equal to approach with, from which table? Now here, F is what? From which table? What is generated? Okay, so from this temporary 1 I'll get. Okay, so now I'm putting this temporary 1 is a temporary table generated from the first query. Now here, what is the result of temporary 2? Who can say what is the result of temporary 2? Temporary 1 is keeping 5 attributes and 4 tuples, and temporary 2 will keep when F dot FName equal to approach. So how many queries?
Yes.
When F dot FName equal to approach? Only 2 queries. Yes or no? First here, 101
101.
approach MP, 101, then 101 approach MP, 201. So this 2 query will come. So it means what? Temporary 2 will hold all 5 attributes, but instead of 4 that is generated from temporary as temporary 1 will not come to temporary 2, because there is a condition. So this is filter operation. From 4, now it is minimized to temporary 2. Again, I'm minimizing, but I don't want all 5 attributes. I want only 4 attributes. What is that? All the details of faculty, and from teachers only ID. So now the third operation will be what? So this will be temporary 3. So this will be temporary 3. Okay, you can write in this also if you don't, if it is difficult to write in a single line. So temporary 3 word, from temporary 2, I want only the details of the faculty and teachers ID. So that's why what to write. Then I'll write project operation. There is no condition, but only some attribute, not all attributes. So now I'm taking this project operator. Okay, so now I'm applying project operator. Okay, then I'm moving to the suffix operation. What I want F dot FID. Okay, I want F dot FID, comma F dot FName, Okay, f dot fname, comma, f dot subject, okay, comma, teaches. From teaches, I want t dot id. Okay, this thing. So this is a projection operation. From which table? Now from this table. What?
Sorry, चला गया.
Is it visible?
No, sir.
What
No,
happened?
sir.
What? Okay, something disconnected. Now see, is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Now here, the whole query selection can be minimized, so can be solved in 3 different steps. Okay, the first step is you apply natural join and keep in temporary one that will hold 5 attributes, 4 rows. Then again you filter from temporary one up as per this condition approach. Then the temporary 2 will hold same 5 number of attributes but 2 number of records. But our requirement is what, not 5 attributes. Our requirement is 4 attributes. That's why I apply projection operation to temporary 2 and I kept only 4: FID, FName, and F subject and TID from this temporary 2. So instead of this temporary 2 5 attributes, now temporary 3 is holding what, 4 number of attributes, which is required. So you can write this thing also in single query. How can you write in single query? So here the last operation is this one. Okay, so this can be both way are correct. Now I'm writing this thing in single query. So how can I write this in single query? So I'm copying this thing. Okay, so it's just in reverse order. Okay, copying this. Okay, I'm pasting here. Okay, now instead of temporary 2, okay, I'm copying whole. I'm copying whole. Now here, I'm pasting here. Then now in temporary 2, what will write? The temporary 2 is nothing but this one. Okay, so this completely I'm writing in temporary 2. Okay, copying. So now this temporary 2 you can resolve by writing. Okay, now temporary 1, what will write? In temporary 1, you will write this thing, the rename operation. Okay, so this will all about your relational algebra. So there is no mention of any temporary. You can solve that in that way also. So this is the requirement. Okay, I'm minimizing this one so it will be visible. Okay, 14, 16, 18. Now see, okay, let it is 16. Okay, now see here, what is required? Now, finally, what we got? A projection of FID, FName, and subject, and TID. Condition is what? FName must be approached, then natural join of what? This symbol is natural join. Okay, it is not coming. So I'm copying again. Copy. Okay, so this thing I'm pasting here. Okay, I'm keeping here. Now you can see here. So first is natural join and bracket you close. How many left side bracket? 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many right side bracket you can see? It is also 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Okay. So 4 left side and 4 right side bracket. And finally this is the result. Now you got any doubts, Suhas?
No, sir. Finish.
Got it now? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear
Yes, sir.
about natural join. Now share which thing we have mentioned in selection, sorry, SQL query, but we have not mentioned in relational algebra. This thing dot FID equal to T dot FID, because this is what a natural join. Automatically in relational algebra, it will take, whenever you apply this operation, it will automatically take which one is the common attribute between this F and T. Okay, between this F and T, the common attribute is FID. But if this is not FID, let it is FIDD, then in that case you cannot apply natural join. In that case, you need to add another selection operator and you need to make it EQ join operation. Understanding or not? Can I do that one?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Now I'm changing. Okay, let it is FIDD. Let it is FIDD. And this will be FIDD. Okay. Then what about this natural join? You cannot write this natural join. You remove that one. So instead of natural join, what you will put? You will put this cross join operation. Okay. And EQ join, there is no special symbol for EQ join. You need to make first cross join operation, then cross join with a condition. So if this is a cross join operation, then you need to write a condition. What is that condition? Again, you can write this selection. Okay. You can only write using selection. So paste. Okay. So selection. So here extra bracket you need to put here and the end bracket also. Then below to this here, what is this? F and T. So you need to mention here. Okay. So how can you mention?
F dot FID equals to T
FID
dot
equal
TID.
to T dot FIDD. E dot FIDD. So this is becoming now, what is that? Now this is storing in temporary one. Now temporary one is used here. Okay, teachers, faculty, and all are coming here. Okay. Now this will not be, what is that? Now you paste, huh? So you are
Natural join.
now this one will not be there. So you can remove this. Okay. So what you will keep? You will keep the first, this one. Okay. So this will be a complex query now. Copy and insert temporary one in this bracket. So you paste Control V. Okay. So any other symbol extra? Okay. This one is not required. So this is solved by equation operation because this FID and FIDD are different. Understanding? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Thank you. Any other doubts?
sir.
Other students,
sir.
please ask your doubt. Another doubt I can take. Still 21 minutes is there. Please ask other doubt. Okay, I am asking, I'm solving some questions. I'm asking to which, okay, I'll see how many are there. Manage participants. Okay, somebody I'll ask. Okay, my student Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi, please answer this one. I'm writing a question. Please silent. Everybody here, Vaishnavi will answer. Okay, simple question I'm giving to you. A PDF I shared. Okay, you please go through that. So easy questions are there. And if you practice all 20 questions, all relational algebra problem, it will be cleared. Huh? So now this question is for you, Vaishnavi. So let this question is simple question. Okay, find a simple question. Only one table is required. Find the details of all faculty. Find the details using relational algebra as well as in SQL. Find the details of all faculty. How can you solve using relational algebra as well as in SQL? First solve in SQL. First solve in SQL. Vaishnavi, are you there? Okay. Unmute. Please answer. You don't have earphone, I think. Here it is. Please use your earphone so that it is showing on. Now it is. Vaishnavi, my voice is visible? Sorry, audible?
Yes, sir.
Please answer this.
Select
And Sundar.
star from faculty, sir.
Tell me what will write in SQL? Select
star
yes.
from faculty.
Here, as per today's share, I'll not evaluate anything. 20 marks is completely to you. Okay. 15 marks and quiz. I'll not take any quiz. Okay. Today's class, as per your answer. Okay. This is only for a official requirement. I may conduct a quiz, but 5 marks completely I'll give to everyone. Those are attending. So here, select star. What will write?
From faculty.
Good. So this is the answer using SQL. This is correct. Now tell me, how can we solve this using relational algebra? Array. I'm writing array for relational algebra. How can we solve? So first C. Is there any condition here?
Select.
No, see here. Is there any condition? Is there any condition required?
Yes.
Where is the condition? Where condition we are writing? No. Since there is no where condition, so which operation is not required? The selection will not required. Remember, you can only write selection if there is a condition. There is no condition. You need to write, find the details of all faculty. So that's why you cannot apply selection operation. Though here it is select keyword, but you can apply selection operation. What will operation? The alternative to selection is what? Projection. Yes or no?
Project.
Now, sir,
Yes,
tell
sir.
me. Project operator. So I am taking project operator, this pi. Okay. I'm copying. Now see here. What will write then? Projection. Then all details of faculty means what? Faculty ID, faculty name, and subject. Okay. So this thing in projection, right? How can you write? How can you write? Just suffix projection. First is FID, comma, F name, attribute names you can. Okay, you can utilize. Then second is what? Subject. Yes or no? Next, from which table you need to specify that. So here, this is which table? Faculty table. So that's why you need to write faculty. So this is the answer. Okay, this is the answer. Very easy. So this is in SQL, select star from faculty. And this is using relational algebra, projection of faculty ID, faculty name, subject from faculty. So all will come. Yes or no? Cleared? Or any doubt? Anyone is having any doubt on this?
No, sir.
No, I'm asking to
No,
Vaishnavi.
sir.
Vaishnavi, any doubts?
Sir, her network is weak, sir. She's out of the meeting. She'll join again in
Ask
1-2
her
minutes.
by chat. She can answer.
Sir, she's not being shown in the meeting. She might be
It's
disconnected.
19
She's
only.
reconnecting.
20 instead of 20, it is showing 19. Okay, I'm asking the same thing to CR. Yogita,
Sir,
can you
she
answer?
cannot.
Any other students? Sai Madhav, are you there? Sai Madhav. Share there, simply joining and leaving. Rakshit. Network is low, no? To whom I'll ask then? Sangeeta? I think they are mute because of they are not using earphone. This is the problem it is showing. If I made them unmute, it is not unmuting. Some students getting unmuted, some are not getting. Venkatapamsi. Chintan. Who will answer this? CR. You can type also in chat. You can type. If you are understanding this thing, you can type. Okay, I'll see the chart. Somebody had said the chart. No one had said. Okay, if you are understanding, okay. Okay, I'm giving another question which presents Sahana. Sahana, if my voice is audible, then please tell me, reply me if you are there. Limber, you will only, I don't want to punish anyone. Okay, I'm giving another question. Anyone can answer. Abjal, 94. Are you there? Everybody will lose marks. You're simply joining and not responding. Nobody is responding. In that way, you cannot take the class. Disconnected. Some students getting disconnected. Okay, can I give another question? Suhas?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm giving another question. Anyone is there? Please answer. Abjal, please answer this question to you.
Okay, sir.
Now see, instead of find the details of the faculty, I'm changing this question. Okay, not details of the faculty, a particular faculty. Okay, so pasting here, see here in this question, find the details of the faculty. Which faculty? Let I'm mentioning here something whose ID is, whose FID. Okay, whose name? Better I'm giving whose name is Sunil. Okay, whose name is Sunil. Now, how can you solve this thing? Using both. In SQL, you first tell me in SQL, then tell me in relational algebra. Tell me, how can you solve in SQL?
Sir, we should use select FID, F name.
Okay, I'm asking to Abjal. Abjal, please answer. Rajendra. Rakshit. No.
So select FID, F name, and the
Your CR, why are you leaving? Our network is disconnecting.
network is disconnecting,
now
sir,
you
in
answer.
between.
First one you understood, na?
So
Okay,
select
now tell me.
FID, F name.
No, select details. Now you can simply write star. Select star.
Huh.
Yeah. Then from
Faculty,
faculty. Then
F. Okay, and then faculty details.
where condition is there, na? In select first SQL tell is a easy query. Select star from faculty. Then how to write condition?
Bracket.
How it is bracket? It's related. It is not related.
Select star from faculty where SID
Yes.
or
Where? What? Here, as per the
like
question.
faculty ID.
Why ID? The question is name.
Okay, F name. Where F
Yes.
name
F name or faculty name?
is faculty name.
Yes, faculty name. Faculty dot
Sunil
name.
is name equal to Sunil
Okay,
in
here only
course.
one table. Now why you write only faculty dot name? Simply write name. Where F name? Faculty attribute. F name
Is
where F
equal
name
to
equal to Sunil.
in Sunil.
Correct. Now solve in relational algebra. In array, how can you solve? Now see here. In this case, just before to this, here there was no condition where clause, but here there is a condition
sir.
where clause. So since where clause is
Ah.
there, so I need to utilize what selection operation. Okay, not? So that's why first.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Fine.
selection of what? But select star is also there. Select star means all details. So this thing you need to write first. Anyhow, all details means what? Projection of FID, FName and subject. So pasting
sir.
this thing. Okay. Then after that, what will write? Inside bracket. What will write? Don't write directly faculty. Okay. So you write direct faculty, but before to that, you will utilize this condition operator. What is that? Selection. Okay.
Select.
So select. So here I'm writing select. Then how to write condition? Use suffix. Okay. What is their condition? F name. F name equal to
From faculty.
Sunil. First you write the condition. Okay. From keyword is not there. Okay. So what will write here? In this bracket, write the table name.
Faculty.
Got. And two
Yes, sir.
bracket you close. So it means what? It will first fetch the details of faculty where name is Sunil. It will first fetch the row where F name equal to Sunil. Then it will ask, it will show me FID, F name.
FID, name and subject.
If I change the question, not details of the faculty. If I change the question, let only fetch the subject. Okay, this is the question. If I ask this question, not details, subject of faculty. Find the subject of faculty. Which subject is assigned? Then what will write? Subject of faculty whose name. The same thing will write. Instead of FID, F name and subject.
We'll only give subject.
This is what?
Project subject.
Understanding or not?
Yes, sir.
So you please write in that way. Okay, what happened? Okay, so this is question. Next, to whom I'll ask? Another query I'm giving. Somebody please answer. Okay, you got good marks. 20 marks. Now who will answer? Yogita, you answer. Okay, to whom I'll ask? Anyone is there? Sangeeta? Sangeeta is not. Now it's unmuted. There? She left. I asked. Oh no, it's there. Yeah, sorry. Sangeeta, please answer this question. Now it is not unmuted for you. Please answer this question. Okay, let I am writing. Concentrate here. It is not faculty. It is student. So please carefully see here what I am writing. Find the name of student. Okay, I'm asking. Find the name of the student. Okay, whose? Okay, direct question I'm not asking. I'm asking whose subject is. Okay, whose subject is something called let TOC. Okay, whose subject is TOC. Which subject which is assigned, which enrollment or which is enrolled. Who is enrolled? Okay, student who is enrolled for. So this is a complex query. Is enrolled for subject TOC. Now see, this is very difficult query. If you answer, then you will get good marks. Anyone? Stage wise you go. Find the names of the students. Sangeeta, are you listening? Answer yes or no, so that otherwise I can ask some other one. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Answer it. Or I'll, if it is difficult, is it difficult to you?
Select star.
Yeah, good, good. Thank you. At least you are responding. Okay, SQL. Now tell
Yes,
me,
sir.
please answer it. Select star. Why it will star? It is not details of student. It is only the name of the student. Okay. So what will write? Name. Okay. Name of student. So
Okay.
that's why tell name. It let s dot name student. Okay. Next, what will write? Select s dot name.
Select
Hmm?
S name.
Yes.
Uh,
From
from.
which table? Student table. Yes or no? And
Yes,
see
sir.
here,
From student
student table, and
table.
also joining operation is required or not?
It's required.
Required. So that's why we need another table also. What is that?
Faculty
F.
table.
Faculty F. I gave the name. Next. Next is what? I need to apply equation. So what will write? Where? And also how to join these two table. There is no common attribute. So that's why I'll take what? The common table also. What is that? Teaches. Yes or no?
Teacher.
Teaches T. Then I'll apply equation. So now here s.id must be with t.id and t.fid must be with f.fid. Okay. So that's a two equation operation is required. So you'll see first. This teaches you'll first find for TOC FID must be same with this teaches FID, so that teaches ID will match its student ID to get the student name. So that's a two equation operations we need to apply here. So where what will write? F dot, okay, FID must be same with T dot FID and as well as T dot ID
Teachers,
student ID must be equal to S dot ID, and another condition is what? The subject name. So F dot, okay, subject, F dot subject must be equal to TOC. This is the query in SQL. Any doubt?
no, sir.
Good. Then in relational algebra, how can we solve? How can you solve in relational algebra? The same thing. Now first you need to apply this natural join operation. Faculty teaches and where FID TID. Whether it will be natural join or EQ join, this will be natural join. Why?
Natural.
Because same attribute. So now how many natural joins? Suhas?
Sir,
How many natural join will be here?
Natural join, sir.
How many?
Two.
Two or three?
Two.
Three natural join. Who can say why three?
Two, sir.
First natural join will be faculty to
Subject
teachers
equals to TOC.
and teachers to, second is teachers to student. Now here from faculty to teachers what you will get? That will also be joined with what? From teachers and SID what you are getting. Getting or not? Is a transitive operation. From faculty to teachers we will get how many attributes? 5 attributes. From teachers to student how many attributes will get? 5 attributes. Again, what is the common in between them? There is an AND operation also there. You cannot. So that's why here 3 natural joins are utilized. One is from faculty to teachers, you will get some common attribute, common rows. Then from teachers to student, you will get common. But how to get from these 2 common? You need to find the common. Then only you can apply. Understanding or not? Or not understanding? Is it difficult?
Understanding, sir.
Understanding?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here, there are 3. I'm giving simply 3 students. These 3 students are related. First is related to second, second is related to third. But how first is related to third? How can you get? That will automatically transitive join or not?
Yes, sir.
I want first and third. But there is no direct relationship between first and third. First is related to second. So you find something, that something will help to join what? The result of second and third. So that the first something and second something will give me the relation between what? The first and third. A is related to B. B is related to C. Ultimately, you need to find that A and C's relation. So that's why this transitive natural join also you need. Okay, so there are 3 natural joins you want. Okay, so first natural join. So before applying natural join, what we'll do? We'll do rename operation. So that's why I'm copying this thing. Okay, so from this, okay, natural join already have removed. So now say this query I'll solve, then I'll stop because there is no time. otherwise I'll start another meeting. Okay, now see here, now see, first natural join I'm keeping in temporary one. Okay, so temporary one is holding the first natural join. Okay, always give in this way, because back what is coming from right, it is putting in temporary one. Okay, so temporary one is the natural join between faculty to teachers. So that's why I'm writing here faculty and teachers natural join operation. I already removed. Okay, I already removed. So that's why. So I'm see here for easy writing, I'm putting star. What is star? Who can say what is star? In some of the books, star is also mentioned. Star is for natural join. Like cross is for cross join. Star sometimes, because some books they are not finding the dollar symbol, or what is that horizontal? Horizontal? Which symbol is that? That natural
it
join
looks like a
symbol. They're
bow
not.
tie.
That's why they're putting what? Star. So what is star here?
Natural join.
Natural join. Okay, in some of the book also will find. Okay, if you are not, because if you search, remember in Korth book the star is natural join, but if you find Navati book, that symbol, the original natural join symbol. Okay, so if it is difficult to put that symbol, you mention this star. Okay, this is special multiplication, and usually this is present in your laptop or system. That's why many books they mention natural join symbol is what? This star. So the first natural join is faculty to teachers. Okay, so now it is storing in temporary one. So temporary one is holding how many attributes? It is holding all attributes from faculty and all attributes from teachers. So 3 attribute, and here 2 attributes, 5. And how many rows? So definitely it will be, there is no condition, there will be 4 rows, because the first question I explained. Okay, 4 rows it will come. You can see here 101 for 101 2 rows, for 102 2 rows. So this temporary one will hold 4 rows. Similarly, what about temporary 2? If I keep temporary 2, now this is the natural join between teachers. Okay, again I am using the same star. Star means natural join here to students. Now how many attributes? Same thing. Okay, student has 3 attributes, teachers has 2 attributes, so 5 attributes. But how many rows? From student to teachers. Okay, now see here student 1, and here it is 1. So for 1 student, so how many? See here for 1 is matching with 1, 2 is matching with 2, okay, 3 is matching with 3, and 4 is matching with 4. All ID are assigned. So that's why 4 rows. All 4 rows you will get from this natural join operation, temporary 2. Now this temporary one holding 2 rows, this temporary 2 is holding 4 rows. Okay, and this temporary one is holding all 5 attributes from faculty and teachers, and second temporary 2 is holding 5 attributes from student and teachers also. Now what is the result? This 5 attribute and 5 attribute, 4 rows, 2 rows and 4 rows. So that's why I'm keeping another natural join between these 2. So let it is temporary 3. Temporary 3, this is a transitive operation. Automatical nothing is possible. So this is a transitive operation. I'm applying this with temporary 1. Okay, temporary 1 natural join, temporary 2. Okay, temporary 1 natural join, temporary 2. So all the common will come to temporary 3. Okay, so now here I have not renamed. If you want to rename, then what will do? So before do this, instead of faculty you simply write what? F. Okay, or rename of. Okay, simply I'm okay, faculty, what will write the rename operations? Okay, here it is rename operations. Where is that rename? Because F must be there, so that's why rename operation. Okay, where is the rename operation? So this one. So instead of faculty you will write, okay, this whole thing you will write. Okay, so I'm taking this one place. Okay, so copy, because faculty teachers don't apply natural join, so it should be F and T. So that's why I'm replacing this by here F with T. Okay, so how many bracket? Just extra bracket. Okay, you can remove this bracket as well as this bracket. Similarly, teachers to student, instead of teachers and student, it should be T and S. Okay, so I'm pasting here. So this should be teachers and students. So this should be teachers, because always use rename operator, and this is because it is there only, you always utilize that. And this is student. Okay, and this will be, instead of T, this will be S, and instead of teachers, this will be T. Okay, got it? So faculty teachers is giving 5 attributes, teachers and student also is giving 5 attributes, and this is what natural join. Okay, not cross join. So this is natural join, as well as this is also natural join. Okay, and this is giving 4 rows, sorry 2 rows, and this is giving 4 rows. Okay, now sir, from 4 and 2 rows, the temporary 3 will hold how many attributes? So it will hold 10 attributes. Why 10 attributes? Why 10 attributes? Faculty 3, teachers 2, 5. Again teachers 2 and student 3. So total 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3. So total now temporary 3 will have 10 attributes. But how many tuples? Now see here, how many tuples? Here it is 2 tuples and here it is 4 tuples. Okay, so if you match with this, then you will get those 2 are common. Okay, so now here it is 2 tuples. What are those 2 tuples we are getting from these 2? It is 101, and for 101 it is 2, and for 102 it is 2. So this 101, 102 will match here. So again, see here, there is no attribute for 103. So that's why all 4 will be combined with this all 2. So 4 and 2 will be combined. So you will get anyhow how many? You will get 4. Okay. So 4 and 2 if you combine and we apply natural join, you will get out all 4 tuples. Instead of 4 and 2, you will get what? 4 tuples and 10 attributes. But the question is what? We don't want, we want only name. Okay. And there is condition subject. So now in this temporary 3, I'll put the condition. What is that condition? Selection of. Okay. So now I'm writing this selection. Okay. Selection of copy. Okay. So to this temporary 3, selection of pasting. So instead of F name, I'll write subject. Subject. Okay. So this must be TOC. This must be TOC. Okay. And from which table? This will not from, okay, what happened? Selection, subject. Selection, and this must be subject. You give a space. Why it is not coming? So it's better I'm copying from the original. Okay. Where is that? Selection, this thing. Okay. I'm copying whole. Okay. So that copying. So here this will be Control V. So what I want the name of the student. Okay. So from this, okay, now it is not faculty because my resultant is now temporary 3. Get all from temporary 3. What I'll get? Okay. I'll get students. So S dot. Okay. S dot what? Name. S dot name. So this is a projection operation. Then what is selection? The selection is F dot. Okay. F dot subject. So F dot subject, all are here because all are renamed and all are in temporary 3, and the subject must be TOC. So now see here, what will happen? Now instead of this 10 attribute, okay, all 10 attribute are there in temporary 3. If you apply TOC operation, so then out of 4 rows, only 2 rows will be selected. Then 2 rows, 10 attributes, then projection, instead of 10 attribute, we will get only 1 attribute. Yes or no? Understanding, Suhas?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So this is now a query. So you can solve in this stepwise, or you can put what? Instead of temporary 3, you write this whole temporary 1 and temporary 2. Instead of temporary 1, you write this one, and instead of temporary 2, write this one. So this will be the solution to this. Now, anybody can answer why I applied 3 natural join? The first natural join is giving the details of what? Faculty which is enrolled in teachers. And the second is giving what? The details of the student which is enrolled in teachers. The third temporary 3 is giving what? The details of the faculty which is enrolled in teachers with the student. So that's why 3 natural join. Again, I'm repeating. The first temporary 1 is a natural join. This is giving the details of the faculty. Those are enrolled in teachers. Okay, those are present in teachers. This is giving what? The details of student. Those are present in teachers. So there is no relationship between faculty and teachers. To find the relationship between faculty and teachers, that is the details of the faculty. Those are enrolled in teachers for student. We need to apply this natural join. Then finally we apply from this temporary 3. We are getting how many attributes? Here 5 and here 5, 10 attributes. But we want only the name. So that S dot name. Okay. Now see here, we have not mentioned here anything else. But temporary 3 is holding S, is holding T, and is also holding F. So you can put any condition by using any alias operator because this is nesting operation, nesting relational algebra operation. Understanding or not?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm stopping here. It's already 1:07. Yes. Please give your attendance.
Yes,
maybe next Saturday, or if I'm finding any what is free hours, I'll clarify all the doubts. Okay, what I shared in your WhatsApp. Okay, you see that one. What is that handout? Okay, so that handout covers many So first part here, there are two sets of questions. The first set question is what? It is giving what? Some output. You need to write the query for that. Second is what? It is not giving any output. The question is asking, you need to write the query. So 10, 20 question from the beginning. Okay, small question to bigger problem. If you solve slowly, don't directly jump to the last question. Solve first one, then second one. It is written. Okay, in a stepwise way. So please solve that one. And if you have still doubt, you can ask. Okay. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Okay, can I stop? Now please share your attendance.